morning. My name is Jason McCarthy, and I'm here to review 3 Italian restaurants here in New Hampshire. One, Dante's in Barrington, New Hampshire. The second will be Olive Garden in Concord, New Hampshire, and the third will be Fratello's in Laconia, New Hampshire. We'll be comparing these restaurants on the number of restaurants in the state, the price point or average for a couple for these restaurants, the preparation of the meal, and the service. Dante's, we'll begin with, is on Route 125 in Barrington, New Hampshire. Dante's is a family-owned and operated Italian restaurant with old world charm and specials that are fantastic. As you drive up to the door, you don't really think it's a restaurant. It looks like an old farmhouse, but once you walk through the door, you're transported to a very special place. The atmosphere is phenomenal. There is quiet, secluded areas to sit. There's a bar location that is open with high tables and exposed beams. You're greeted by a very friendly staff. They're knowledgeable, they're there to help, and they really seem to enjoy their jobs. The meals themselves are priced between $18 and $34 for an entree. The appetizers are between $10 and $15. All of the food is made with 100% fresh ingredients, and their staff does a phenomenal job in explaining some of their menu items. The service in the main dining room is phenomenal. They have plenty of staff, and they don't run too many customers for each staff member. The next is the Olive Garden in Concord, New Hampshire. The Olive Garden is a nationwide restaurant chain. They pride themselves in their good service. The food is particular Italian fare. There's 4 in the state. There's 1 in Manchester, 1 in Concord, 1 in Newington, and 1 in Keene. The seating consists of a small bar area and then 3 separate dining rooms. The staff is always helpful. The specials that they have are more unique, and sometimes they're a better alternative than what their regular menu options are. With a national chain, their price points are set to sell more, maybe, than a smaller bistro style. They're anywhere between $8 and $14 or $15. Some of the specials can be a little bit higher, some a little bit lower. The food is fair. We always have a good time when we go there, and there's always something that we can find to eat there. The wait staff is probably their biggest asset. The third is Fratello's Italian Grill in Laconia, New Hampshire. It's actually owned by the Homestead Restaurant in Bristol, and if anybody knows the Homestead, they'll know the high quality meals that the Homestead puts out. But Fratello's is their Italian brother. They have 2 restaurants, 1 in Laconia and 1 in Manchester. The dishes are very unique to most Italian restaurants. Some of the things they prepare very differently. So it's good to look at the menu and really read what's in the ingredients. I haven't had a bad meal there. They seem to be very cognizant of what of their patrons. If you're in the middle of a conversation, they don't seem to come up and disturb you. The price point is probably between $12 and $18. They have a good selection of meals for any taste. The wait staff is very pleasant. They have an upstairs atrium area that you can sit under the atrium and look out over the city, which is absolutely beautiful. The fresh ingredients mixed into the recipes give them a unique flavor, which is fun to try. It's a little bit larger of a restaurant, but you still have a very local feel with it. The food that they prepare is fresh and it is local. They use a lot of local ingredients. In conclusion, the 3 restaurants we looked at have their own unique characteristics. Each has a group of patrons it caters to. Many of the dishes of the 3 restaurants are worth trying. For a romantic evening, you go to Dante's. It'll cost you a little bit more, but you'll be impressed. For the Olive Garden, for speedy service and decent choices, that'll be for you. And for a mid-range dinner out with some twist in traditional Italian dishes, Fratello's should be your choice. Overall, depending on your palate, there are no incorrect choices. For me personally, Dante's is the choice.